Hello, my dear. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I'm getting on here and I'm just letting you know now that I am experiencing some pain. So I'm experiencing pain in my lower back, and it's pretty excruciating at times. Although maybe it's not excruciating, it just hurts. And I've been experiencing it for the last few days. So, just really sitting with what that is. And I had posted some story messages about just any conditions that people are experiencing or will be experiencing in any area that deals with structure, that deals with support. Because as we know, a lot of what's happening in our environments right now is the breaking down of structures, old structures that don't serve us, old structures that have were embedded with a lot of shit, and the creation of new structures. So that is happening energetically, that is happening in systems, but it's individuals that create the systems. And so the microcosm is the macrocosm, the inner is the outer. And so it is expressing itself in different ways for folks. So if any of you are experiencing any type of pain or discomfort in kind of the back area, lower back area, neck pain, teeth, jaw stuff, I know some people that I've talked to were experiencing that as well. Then, now's the time to really lean into what areas in your life you have felt that you've not been supported, or there have just been some sort of imbalance or issue or negative beliefs that don't even serve you when it comes to support that you have, the support that you give, support that you've needed. If you've had beliefs that you weren't supported, it's time to really work through and check those. If you've taken on responsibilities or the supporting of something or someone that wasn't necessarily there for you to take on, it's time to look at that. Looking at all the different ways that, again, anything that has dealt with support and structure, really sitting with that and sitting with what needs to be uprooted, what needs to be dissolved so that new structures could be created, completely new structures, or perhaps the fortification of existing structures. Whatever that needs to look like for you individually, really sit with that. Hello, everyone that's joined. I'm just talking about some stuff that's been happening for me in terms of like back pain the last few days. And I had posted some stories regarding being mindful of any type of pain, any type of condition, whether chronic or acute, that deals with structure and support. So if you're feeling anything or you've heard of anyone feeling anything or experiencing anything in those systems, back, spine, neck, jaws, teeth, any of those areas, hi everyone, then I'm just sharing kind of my experience, but also offering you the message to really look at that, look at structures in your life. Again, structure for me, and my understanding, deals with male energy. And what have we been talking about a lot in a lot of spaces is that the divine masculine and really toxic masculinity, and really healing that and really allowing the divine feminine to come forth and have an equal place. And that's kind of been a huge issue with humanity at this time. And so looking at the area of structure and what structures are coming down, what structures are needing to be rebuilt, how do we rebuild the structures and really infuse them with what needs to be infused in order to support the individuals in the collective. So folks are likely experiencing a lot of resistance, challenges, pains, aches, whatever you want to call it, within areas of their own lives and their own physical bodies, that deal with structure. Because again, the outer and inner environments are one. It's all one environment, and it will then express itself and it will respond in the ways that it needs to respond in order, in light of people's personal histories and challenges and the things that they've learned and made decisions about. So one, pray for me. I did reach out to my chiropractor. I'm blessed with the opportunity to have a chiropractor that does really good work. So I left a message and was like, I need some help. So pray for me that an appointment opens up this week so that I can go get that handled. But I'm also taking this opportunity to look at ideas of support and where I've either felt supported or where I felt like I needed to provide support in ways that maybe I couldn't, or I took on certain responsibilities. And so it's now time for me to break through and release whatever responsibilities I took on, believing that I needed to take them on. Thank you so much. Yes, please send me some Reiki, all the energies, all the prayers. I will accept it. So yeah, pray for me, and I'm praying for all of you, and I'm holding all of you in my heart and praying into your lives the ability to really sit with that and to once and for all break through whatever you need to break through when it comes to ideas of structure, of support, and be gentle with yourselves. Anything that is too strenuous that you don't need to do today, don't. If you have assistance, ask someone else to help you. Again, part of the support and part of the ideas and the recognitions and the reconciliations when it comes to support is asking for help. How many of us shy away from asking for help because we don't want to bother people? We don't want to, and I'm like getting really emotional right now. Like, we don't feel we deserve help. I think a lot of times we may have an idea about like what people can handle when it comes to us, or we may have an idea that we don't deserve help or that we have to do it all alone. And like, we need to really break through that. Like, human beings are not meant to be alone, And it's one thing to be in your solitude and to be in like your self-reflection and to take time to do that. And it's another thing to not give people the opportunity to help you. Like, give people the opportunity to help you and support you. Like, a lot of people are walking around with the belief that they don't have support, that they don't deserve support, that they don't need help. And it's necessary for us to really break through that. So sharing all of that with you so that you take that out into your lives, into other people's lives in whatever ways you need to. So I'm gonna do just like a quick, I'm standing because again, my back hurts, and me sitting in any position for too long is just like, oh. And also I think that message too is, don't sit in stuff that you don't need to sit in. Emotions and things come to us so that they can shed light on beliefs that we have that don't serve us. And what we do as human beings is that we sit and wallow in them for much longer than we need to, much longer than those things ask us to. They're not asking us to wallow. They're asking us to pay attention, to be aware, to take responsibility, to shift our beliefs. And as we do, once we do, then those things are like, great, you learned the lesson, you got the word, you got the message, you sipped on the tea. Now we can go on and give that message to someone else. So listen, pay attention to those things and listen to the messages that they're providing. So if any of you know people that are like experiencing some type of like pain or back issue or like ideas about support, feel free to share this with them. I'll wait for a moment, but share this with them because I'm just going to do a little bit of like sound stuff for a few minutes standing up so that my back can kind of do what it has to do before I need to shift positions. But I'll give you a moment to maybe invite some people just to, since, for me, the healing, as someone who experiences these things, I think a healer, a big part of that responsibility, that role is like, we go through shit. All the things I be talking about, y'all, I'm not just like, yes, and just like information comes down and I just share it. It's like, no, I've experienced everything. All the messages that I give, a lot of them are for me to remind myself of the stuff that I need to work on. So it's good for me, I think, coming through, and I'm all like, sorry, this is not, to just share what I'm experiencing. And as a person experiencing that, then the healing that comes through me, I think, can touch people in a different way. So I'm going to take a moment to blow my nose so that it's not like dripping everywhere. That's gross, sorry. But so give me one moment while I blow my nose, but really sit with the idea, or invite people who you feel need this, the idea of support and pain when it comes to the idea of support and not having received support or believing you don't have the support. Really sit with that. Let it come to the surface, even if it's kind of scary to look at, but let it come to the surface so you can look at it squarely in the eye, learn from it, and then release it so it goes on its way. So give me 2 seconds. So I'm gonna end this right now with just a little bit of sound. And if everyone can just take a moment to ground themselves, to stabilize or ground yourself in your breathing, to really pay attention to any messages, any feelings, any experiences that are coming up for you right now as it pertains to support. Structure, anywhere where a structure has become too rigid, not allowing for flow and creativity in life, where it has become control. Even if you're the one that has stepped into that role of control or controlling, really sitting with that energy and asking for it to help identify within you the negative beliefs that you hold on to that then lead you to take actions to control. Looking at any areas of the bodies that deal with structure and control and frames and frameworks, and just sending peace and healing and ease to those areas that in these moments and these times are feeling it. That root chakra, survival, support, groundedness, the back, the spine, our jaws, our teeth, all of our bones. Praying ease and sweetness and peace into those areas as they transform, as they readjust themselves, as they bring to the surface anything that we've been unwilling to deal with. Now is the time to deal with those things from a place of power, a place of understanding, a place of knowledge, a place of love, a place of courage. Asking for support from the ancestors, asking for support from all the beings in the plant, mineral, animal kingdoms, asking for support from the directions, from the elements and elementals. Help us to remember that we are supported, we are loved, we are supported, we are loved. If you've been dealing with any issues, challenges, beliefs, ideas about support, again, praying into your lives, the knowing that you are supported. And sometimes it's just a matter of asking for support. Sometimes people don't know that we need support because they have an image, an idea of us because of how we carry ourselves, how we walk out into the world. Sometimes we act as if we're cool, we got it. When really we're needing support in whatever ways we're needing support. So sometimes the work is to drop the ego, drop the belief that you don't deserve it, drop the belief that you're a burden, and just ask. Ask for support. Recognize the support that is actually all around you that maybe you weren't able to see because of the negative beliefs and the ideas. So praying into your lives, support, the ability to see the abundance of support that you have in the various ways. And if nothing else, you're supported by existence. You're so supported that existence allows you to be here as you are with whatever beliefs you have. And even if they're negative beliefs and they don't serve you, existence says, well, that's what you want to choose, we'll support you. So why not choose something that serves you? Why not know that in being supported by existence, that means there's a lot of things out there that support you. So as you breathe in and breathe out, in your easeful breathing, peaceful breathing, just remember that you are supported. Be easy with yourselves. Have compassion on yourselves. Don't take on anything that doesn't serve you or that doesn't belong to you. As we root out what doesn't serve us, we ask for a clearing out of anything within our root chakra, within the foundation, within the core of ourselves, of our families, of our communities, of our society, of our nation, of our globe. Rooting out, healing, clearing what doesn't serve us, helping us to reimagine, rebuild, create what does serve us, and create a solid root and structure that serves all of us, individually and collectively. And it starts with us individually. Sending all of you ease, courage, peace, awareness, everything that you need in order to move and flow with the changes that are happening, in order to allow whatever structures need to come down, and to build new structures or to fortify existing ones. So sending you all love and peace and joy, and asking for prayers because my back has really been giving me some pain the last couple days and even right now. So as I work on healing myself, I extend the energy to you so that you too can heal yourselves, because ultimately we heal ourselves. We are the ones that do it. Perhaps things or people outside of us help to trigger that, but ultimately we're the ones doing that. So I am healing me, and I am thanking you for your healing energy so that I can continue to heal myself, and sending out healing energy to you so that you can heal yourselves as well. So have a wonderful day. Hope you are pain-free. And yeah, support yourselves. Reach out to your support systems. Know you're supported. Don't go around believing that you have no support, because that in and of itself is the thing that needs to be healed. The idea that we don't have support. So love you all, and be blessed, and see you later.